La volevo tlotlha fellane.
What?
A kere ke live ke camera.
Okay,
O le mo o di o ntse mo teng. It means o tlhagelela ko Facebook le ko YouTube. No go di lalla kwa. Okay, welcome, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Let's get other VIP 2, 3 to please attend. Let me just see this. And where is the chat? TikTok, it won't be a message. Hey, I need to reapply again. Content ya NTT about Granillion. That's the response I got more messaging no. Am I audible enough? Where people are typing questions and Okay, you can type if maybe I'm audible enough. Can you type so that I can be able to see? Oh. Okay, I just need to enable where you are able to type so that I can be able to see on my site here. Oh, you are able to. Okay, do let me see. Welcome, welcome Andile, Claudine, Daphne, Fundikani, Mona, King Muzi, welcome Namasonto, welcome Dombifuti, Teresa, Tembelihle, you are all welcome. These are people who are serious to become VIP 3 and above. So welcome. So I am going to start. Now, I don't see my Q&A. I don't know where is it hiding. It was just here, but somehow, somewhere it's hiding because as I present, I need to interact with you, you know, so that I must make sure that you understand. So if you can just, you know, give me a moment, let me see where is it. Just checking. Okay, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Yeah, if well, now if I've got it, have you typed love? Oh, you are on, yeah, on Facebook. Yes, yeah, on Facebook, loud and clear. I can be able to see. Okay, no, that's fine. Some are on Facebook. You are all welcome. Those that are on Facebook, we are live there. Some are on YouTube. You are also welcome there. I'm able to see from YouTube those that are typing. I'm able to see those that are typing, commenting on YouTube and Facebook. But here on Zoom, I am not sure. Yeah, I've tried to open it, and yeah, but yeah, it's another thing is when you type in your questions, unfortunately, no one of the people here will be able to see. It's only me that will be able to see. It's just that button on my site, I'm not sure where it is hidden, but it's okay. When you type, I think I'll be able to see. All right. I think let me continue now. Let me do my Zoom. Yeah, I wanted Muzi to, but maybe we can do that at the end. You know, also at the same time testing the guest cameras. So I can be able to see on their video, but we can, in fact, we'll do that privately. It's okay. Tomorrow testing that. Okay, now let me go to, yeah, now, yes. No, thank you, Fundi. Now, loud and clear. Let me even try and answer you to say, now I can see. Thank you for doing that. I can see now. Yeah, I've responded to you. Now I can see. You see the webinar. Webinar, it's good, né? Webinar, it's good. Yeah, now it's loud and clear. That part now I am clear on it. I'm able to see. Okay, I think now I'll go to my presentation. I'll be able to go to my presentation now. Let me see, where is my slide? It's here. I need to get where I am rolling it. Let's see this. Let me, just a moment. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Now I'm able to see. Thank you, King Muzi. Yeah, we're learning. I tell you, King Muzi, we're learning this one. This one we're learning. We're learning. It's great. And now I can be able to see that one. All right, let's me do this now. For now, let's go to, I need my slides. My presentation slide. It's where I can be able to roll it and roll it. Can be able to roll it now. Let's see, it's going. All right. Okay, now what we're going to talk about here, this is the part that we are going to talk about here. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is very much important. There's other one that Muzi is talking about them every Sunday. My focus now is here on network marketing. This is where we are here. Here where we are on building the team. And this is where I want to start right here. So we're going to talk about this network marketing, getting people. And then we're going to talk about, where are you getting these people? And it's going to be easy. So now when you are on NT team, all right, when you are on NT team, you have your trading capital. Let me just do this. All right, I think it's fine. Yeah, you have your trading capital. You are trading, you are making money. And in 30 days, if you are on VIP2, you are now sitting at $183, roughly their estimations. If you extend that by a few more days, to at least 45 days, now you are now on your $300, so you have made 100%. Now, what you need to do at that stage, either you're going to do it immediately where you're unlocking your withdrawals. You're unlocking your withdrawals. Maybe you want to withdraw, even if it's not that 100% like the $300. You started with $300 and then you want to take or again the $300, even if it's not that, okay? Maybe you are on immediately after unlocking your withdrawal, either on 30 days, 33 days, if you were not referring. Obviously, if you were referring, your unlocking of your trading volume will be much more quicker, less than those 33 days, okay? But if you were not, roughly, it will take you something like 33 days, but in somewhere in 30 days, you are around 180, 183. But immediately in 2 or 3 days after that, you unlock that, you can withdraw that money if you want to, or you can say, let me wait for some few days and to make it 100%. But you must know the rule that the NT team requires that you must withdraw. And one simple reason for that, not only will they make money on, when they charge you that 12%, okay? Not only will they make money when they charge you 12%, but the important thing is for you now to show and tell. That it's very much important. Because remember that the NT team, the RNKEX, the AI, the NT team AI needs a lot of people, you know, for their data. When they do their data, when they do their analysis data, you know, for our signals to work perfectly well, it's very much important. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, we must recruit, okay? We must recruit to help our AI analyst, you know, to get the correct signals and to get the, you know, that correct data for all of us here. So we need a lot of people. So we must recruit. Now, in recruiting, it's not going to be difficult. In fact, it's not difficult. All that you have to do is make sure that after you have done your trading volume, you withdraw, because you must use that withdrawal to show people, okay, that evidence that, you know what, this thing is working. Maybe you have been signing people under you, and those people, they have not yet funded, okay, which is one other thing that is very much important. Make sure that even after this meeting, if you have not done so, you go out, you sign people. There's no pressure for people to fund, but along the way, those people, they must fund their account. And how are they going to do that? If when personally, you can show them the proof, okay? If you're not going to show them the evidence and your own personal evidence, okay? You know, when you are starting, you can still take my proof of in payment, proof of my payment, you know, my earnings, and begin to show other people that, hey, you know what, my upliner, here is the proof. He is earning, he is withdrawing, okay? That will speak to that person, but the one that will speak more with authority, it will be yours, okay? To your friends, your colleague, your family, it will be your own testimony. Let me say this again. You can still use the other people's testimony, you know, your uplines. You can still do that, okay? It will speak, but it won't carry more weight like when you are showing yours, okay? Yours will carry more weight. Yours will carry more authority, okay? Yeah, so it is important that, you know, in 30 days, 33 days, if you're not going to withdraw, that's something there, at least maybe because you wanted your money to be double, to be 100%. In 45 days, you withdraw. And when you are starting withdraw, you go into those people that you have signed under you, those people that have not funded their account. You show them that, hey, you know what, this thing is paying. I've started, you know, 45 days ago, and this is my first income that I have just received. I withdraw my money. Now my money is back. If you have done 45 days, or maybe if you have done 30, 33 days, you've got about 3,000 rands, with something like about 183 that you are having, okay? So you do that, it becomes show and tell, all right? Now, when you begin to do show and tell, now you begin to sign people under you. You're starting to sign people under you, you know, you sign the first person here, he becomes or she becomes VIP2. You're going to the second person, VIP2, 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 VIP2. So all that you need 5 people that you have signed directly under you. And to these 5 people that you have signed directly under you here, and then you are now going to become the VIP2. That is very much important, ladies and gentlemen. Let me also do this, go back a little bit. Let me highlight this with my pen here. And let me just do this. Yes, let me do this here. So you see this, so this one is you here, and then you've got these people that you are now going to sign. So the moment you sign this person here, immediately this person here, they are coming at once at $300, okay? And I need to emphasize on that one. If you sign somebody at less than a $300, you sign somebody at less than a $300, that person will become VIP 1. All right, VIP 1. And when they begin to trade, and they got somewhere where say maybe they've got now a total of 150. So they've got extra $50. And then they've got also $100 they started with. And they trade again, trade again. And now they've got how much? They've got $200. All right. They've got $200. Now, when that, and so, realistically, we will say this person, he or she, it's left with how much? He's left with, say, $100. All right. $100. So that he has to deposit $100 to add on the 200. Okay, so that one, it is not going to work. All right, let me repeat that again. You sign somebody, he or she comes at $100, and the people, they are trading, and now they are sitting at extra $100. So they've got $200 in total. All right, and so maybe he or she is saying, let me deposit another $100 so that they become on VIP 3, adding on the 200 Rand. And so we're not thinking, he or she will become a VIP 3. That it's not going to happen. All right. Definitely that is not going to happen. Why? Because you cannot use the system money. You cannot use the system money and trying to add on it and say, I want to become the VIP 3. You're adding on extra $100 to say, I want to become the VIP 3. That is not going to happen. So in other words, if you have deposited $100 in the system and you want to become a VIP 3, so you need to add again another $200 new money, okay? You need to add another new money. You have your first deposit was $100, and you can also check in your system. When you check on your system, it will tell you how many of your new deposit that you have done. All right. So if it's $100, you deposit again another $200, another $200. Now it means you are a VIP 2. But if you had $200, $100 was your first trading capital, you make a profit of another $100, you've got a total of a $200, and you try to deposit $100, the $100 will still go through and give you a total of $300, but you are not going to be a VIP 2. Okay, you are not, because you cannot use the system money as your profit and try to add other new money on top of that. So in that way, what you need to do is, there are options that you can do. One, you can say, because I have deposited the $100 as a VIP 1, now you need to deposit again another $200, adding on the first $100 that you were trading with, it becomes $300. Or you can say, let me deposit $50, $100, as long as you are depositing new money. Okay, as long as you're depositing new money, it becomes a new deposit, adding on your previous deposit, that will count to your VIP 3. Or the last one that you can do is, you're waiting for your complete trading volume. All right. I'm talking now to the VIP 1. So you're waiting to complete your trading volume. By the time you have completed your trading volume, say maybe you are sitting somewhere at $200. Okay. So what you can do is, you can say, let me withdraw everything. And after withdrawing everything, which is $200, obviously, let's say maybe you've made $200 and something, they took away their charges. All right. And then you are left with $200. Now, at that time, you can say, let me now going to deposit again as $300. All right. As new money now. So now you deposit that at once. It was the $200 in your system, your first $100, another $100 that you got as a profit, and then you take everything from the system, and then you adding another $100, you deposit again $300, you are now a VIP 2. Okay, now you cannot be a VIP 2 if you have deposited $100 and then you've got $200 extra from the system as your profit, and try to use that to become a VIP2. That will not happen, okay? So it has to be always the new deposit, all right? Either you deposit new $300, you become VIP2 at once. If you cannot at the moment afford that, it is the $100 that you have deposited, and then you are adding a new $200, or you withdraw everything. After withdrawing everything, and then you add on that one, then you deposit, then you are on VIP2. All right. Now, VIP2, it's not going to take you long to make money, but VIP1, it will take you a very long time to make money. So you have to be patient when you are on VIP2. You have to be patient. So on VIP1, you have to be patient on VIP1. You have to consistently do your trading Monday to Friday. All right. Monday to Friday, you have to discipline yourself. You have to be, in fact, on that part, it's for everyone. All right, to do your trading. All right. And then also on your VIP1, we're giving some tips to people that are on VIP1. If you have something, money aside, learn to sacrifice. Learn to sacrifice, because your goal is for you to be on VIP2. All right. Those that are on VIP2, they make money quick. All right. Those that are on VIP2, when they refer, plus the profits that they are doing on a daily basis, they make money quick, because in 33 days, 30 days, they can withdraw their money. All right. In 45 days, they've doubled their money. When you are on VIP2, already you have started to make an income, a stable income. And that is why it is important, when you are sharing this opportunity, talk more about the VIP2, the $300. Don't be afraid. Okay. Yeah. Now, the reason why you will sign a lot of people under you as VIP1, it is because whenever you are afraid to talk about $300, you are afraid to talk about 6,000 rand. Okay. You'll say, hey, 6,000 rand, these people have you'll be surprised. It's so amazing that let it be another a pyramid scheme that will come. You'll see that the people, they have money. You'll see people joining on that system, about 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. People, they have money. They're looking for a stable opportunity where they can invest and make money. All right. And this day we're doing more or education, on stable and lasting opportunity. All right. Because people also remember that they are tired, to invest your money in some pyramid scheme, and then in next thing, 2-3 months gone. All right. So they are tired to do that, but they are looking for somewhere where something is stable, And another thing is, people, they're not even looking these days, because they know, the people, they know that there is no get rich quick scheme. The only get rich quick scheme, it is where they can go to Abu Banoi and so on. That they know. But now these days, because of the education that is coming, people, they know, if my $300, 6,000, even if I can invest, as long as I can get maybe something like 1,500 extra every month on that one, or maybe 3,000 extra on that one, they are so happy to see what they are investing in, generating extra income, because it does something, on their daily or maybe their monthly expenditure. All right. So they are looking for that. So when you are on a VIP2, it becomes so much easy, because definitely in 30 days, 33 days, you have also lower a certain income that you can withdraw. If you are not happy with that, an income of about 3,000 rand, when you are having a $100 or 6,000 rand that you came in, you do some extra days for that amount of money to double, and you start withdrawing. Maybe you can say, now I'm going to withdraw every after 45 days, because I want to do 100%, or now I'm going to withdraw in 35 days, that 3,000 extra. That's what I want to withdraw. That is what I want to show people. All right. On a VIP one, it will take you long. Okay. On your $100, it will take you long to go and reach the $300. If you are not, now it's going to take you long if you are not going to do some new deposit. It's going to take you long if you are not going to go out there and talk to people and refer people, so that you must generate more money first, withdrawing whole of that amount and put that back again and become a VIP too. It will take you long. So it will need you some discipline on your side, consistent training that you need to do, and also doing some sacrifices. And when you are having a $50, $40, you deposit, $60 and so on and so on, you deposit. Why? You are rushing to become a VIP too. On VIP2, doors are opening, doors are opening on VIP2. Now, let me go now to VIP2. So whether it's VIP1 anyhow or VIP2, the important thing is you must withdraw, because you want to do some show and tell. Show and tell. It's very much important. If you are not going to do some show and tell, it's going to be very difficult for you to refer people under you, to sign people under you, because they need to see that evidence. And that's the reason why the NT team, they are saying you must withdraw every month, so that you can be able to show people that this thing, it is working. I hope that's one is clear, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you are going all out there, withdrawing, showing them, and they become interested. Now, when it comes to marketing your opportunity to get more people, we're going to market this thing in different ways. All right. We are going to market this thing in different ways. But on your WhatsApp, you've got status that you can advertise that and write some message, that this is my first withdrawal since I've joined 45 days ago. This is my first withdrawal since I have joined 30 days ago. All right. And then you post that, and all those that are able to see your status, and even if you can do same thing of that income every single day, all right? So don't do it and say, people, they are not responding. No, you have just started, okay? You have just started. You can't start something or post your earnings on a first day, and then in the next day you are expecting people to respond. Yes, because your status will take 24 hours. So when your status takes 24 hours, repeat the same thing again, maybe same message, maybe add something. All right. Yeah. And here's another thing on status that I see a lot of people they are doing. People, they are getting bored when you are doing on your status. You have posted a lot of things. Okay, your status, there's this video that is going to come. There's another one that is going to come. There's another one that is going to come. And you'll find that, all those people who were going to watch your status, you've posted something like 14 or 15 things. Okay, let me tell you, they are going to skip. And they might also skip an important thing. All right. So you don't want to go there and try to give people everything. No, do an advertisement on TV, on radio. They don't advertise like where you will never see an advert that will go like 10 minutes. All right, because people are getting bored, they will switch somewhere else. Your advert, give some highlights. You just give people a taste. It's like you're dangling a carrot. All right, and you just do that a little bit, so showing them on your status, your payment, and maybe adding with some 3 or 4, 5 things. Okay, definitely they'll watch that status up until the end. But when I do 50 things, first line after second line, when you started on first line, there were 30 people going. But when you go to 7, 18, it's no longer those 30 people. You are now left with like 10 people now who are watching up until the end. And your goal is you want to get everybody to watch what you have posted. Okay, so you don't do too much. Okay, don't be desperate. All right, don't be desperate. Just do a little, 4 of those, maybe with a clip, a short video that you want to do. All right, so a short video, your payment, earnings, maybe in a little music background, either way, the way you want to do it. All right, but keep it short. All right, you keep it short. So your status on WhatsApp, it is one way and a powerful way where we can advertise. All right, where you can advertise. Other than that, you'll be able to advertise to your TikTok, your Facebook, sending, you become relevant also like what thing, sending your a little bit, a poster on your entity, that's what you will do. All right, so don't send too much of the things at the same time. If you're sending on Facebook or TikTok, maybe you'll try to send in the morning and write a message and come again and send in the afternoon, and then closing the day also in the evening. All right, but in the morning you don't want to send, and then you're sending in the morning at 9 o'clock, or you are coming again, you're sending after 9, you're sending 10 o'clock. Every hour when you are sending, it's like you want to bombard these people. All right, remember that what you are sending will always be there. All right, it will always be there. So maybe you send something in the morning, and then you come again afternoon sending something powerful, and then again in the evening you come and sending. But here is the key: you have to be consistent. All right, you have to be consistent when it comes to sharing an opportunity to people. Another thing is, doing some flyers like I do, beautiful flyers, marketing requires you're gonna spend the money when you are going to do marketing. All right, you do a flyer, you can put your picture there and a certain message, like you can take everything that I'm doing on my advert. All right, study flyers and write there whatever that you want to write. You just have to do copy and paste and then paste wherever or send wherever where you want to send. But remember this one. All right, your influence and your authority will be when you're having a proof, you're having an evidence. All right, that this thing it's working. When this thing it's working for you, definitely you'll be able to influence your friends, your family, and your colleague. You start around with people that you know. All right, and then you can go now after getting that confidence. All right, and go and talk to other people. All right, so recruiting, it is not difficult as we think. Recruiting becomes difficult when you are not having something to show. All right, remember I said, if at the moment currently you haven't yet started to withdraw, you're still using the proof from your upliner. All right, and you know what, you don't be afraid to say, this is my earning from my upliner. All right, yeah, don't be, and they will respect you for that because you are not lying to them. All right, this is my income from my upliner. All right, mine is gonna come very soon. I'm still trading, and I'm gonna show you my evidence. All right, so they are going to respect you for that. So because what people are doing is they will take somebody's upliner, okay, income at 20,000, and they will claim or get their income. All right, forgetting, or one day when you are showing yours, maybe it will be somewhere on a 3,000. They will remind you, or where is that 20,000 that you want to show us? Okay, so you try to be honest. From my upliner, this is from my upliner, but very soon you are going to see mine. And register to them. It's going to register to them. All right. And by the time you come with yours, now they remember, oh, he once posted this one saying this is from my upliner. And he once saying, oh, mine is coming very soon. And now your very soon it's here. So you are showing yours. All right. You are showing yours. You are showing yours. You know what? Even if you can do yours for the next 30 days, for the next 40, 45 days, it doesn't matter. All right. So you know what? this is the income that I've got the last 15 days, or I'm working on the second one, because as we know, every month I want to make some money, some extra income. You are withdrawing for the second time. When you are withdrawing for the second time, what is happening? You are now posting two. You're posting the first one that happened on January. You're posting the second one that happened on February. You keep on posting. I tell you, somebody ha-arobali when you're doing that. Somebody who knows you, he doesn't or she doesn't sleep, because this person is thinking, or if I'm not gonna do something, my friend of my colleague, one Peter, what's Amaya, and you know what, I can't be left behind. Okay, so don't you think, or maybe if don't think this way, or if I'm posting and people, it's not saying anything. To some people, it is going to register. Some hit very, very hard. Okay, or that person, he has started to improve his life. Okay, he showed you this kind of earning, and now he's coming on this one. So you have to be consistent on your posting. Okay, and also post some relevant thing when you are posting about your opportunity. All right. So now you will need 5 people, as I've shown you here. So you will need your 5 people here. These are your 5 people here. So once you have these 5 people here, you become a VIP 3. When you are on a VIP 3 already, now you've got a bonus of, we're going to talk about those on our another meeting. All right. So now you've got a bonus, a once-off bonus that you are going to get of about $160. Landing in your wallet, which you can also withdraw. All right. So when you start going now on a VIP 3, you start making money. You start making money. But now, here it is what is important. When you are talking about NTT, all right, to your prospects, don't be afraid to talk about $300. Emphasize $300. The more you talk about $300, you will see how easy it is to talk about $300. And you'll see how easy it is when people are responding to you, okay? So I'm not saying you're not going to talk about less than that amount on VIP2. Now, you can say that passingly, or you know what? You must say it passingly anyway, or the minimum is $100. $100, but, and then after you saying but, now that after but, that's when now you need to, enjoying talking about your after but. The minimum is $100, but the recommended starting point, it is $300. You know why, my friend? Because on $300 month end, in the next 30 days, you can start making an income. You are not going to build this thing like when you have started at $100. $100 to build, it will take you time. That is if, or you are not going to, like every week or every after 2 weeks, to do what? To keep on doing a new deposit, all right? But at $300, my friend, in the next 30 days, you are definitely sure of at least $300 that you can withdraw. Or maybe in the next 45 days, you are definitely sure of 100% of what you have invested in your trading capital, another $300. So that's where you need to talk about. The more you talk about that, the more people listen to you. People, they will listen to you on what you are saying. You talk about $100, they will only hear $100. You talk passingly $100, but you talk more $300. That's when they will listen more on $100. On my downline directly, I only have 1% on VIP 1. The rest, they are VIP 2. You know why? Because I talk about VIP 2 $300 over and over, $100. And then $100, you just see a person, you are going to mourn to honor $300. That's when now you shift to $100. This is where you can also start and start building, because you don't want to talk $100 when over a face to over discouraged. No, you go back. Hence, I'm saying that you talk on a passing linje, and then you emphasize more on a $300. And you look at the person, you are able to assess the situation. options. But yeah, no, owner currently I can afford $100, okay? And so you start going to talk about $100. And then when you talk $100, this person is saying, you know, this is what I can afford. Now go and encourage more that person also earn $100. Show a person who I got build a young this $100. How are you going to build this $100 as quick as possible? Don't sign it, because some of us, you know, this is what you do because you are discouraged or this person and I got $300 or like $100. So you no longer have that fire that you had when you were talking a $300. When I sort of only discouraged already because he is signing that $100. Now that's when now you are destroying your business. Okay, you are destroying your business big time. The same fire you had on $300, let the person also see the same fire now when we revisit back talking about $100 because I afford at the moment, all right? And then show the person some goals, show person some quick way to build that VIP 1 to VIP 2. Show a person who, you know what, during the week, if you are having some extra $20, $30, you know, do some sacrifice. Instead of taking that money and you were going to KFC, Guyana, don't do that, okay? Take that $20, $30 and add on your $100. Do that, you will see that your $300 to go to VIP 2, it's going to be quick, all right? That's when you need to show. So, and then another powerful way, I'm going to conclude with this one because there's a lot to talk on network marketing. All right. So we're going to talk more on network marketing. Another powerful way of getting people. Now I've talked about, you know, taking your earnings, going to your status, and then you advertise and adding maybe 2 or 3 other things that you want to talk about to the entity. And always when you are advertising, your entity, try or be basic, or you don't be like trying or you want to share everything at once and some difficult things. You know, bua ka di basic when you are advertising. When you are advertising entity, don't talk about referral, okay? When you are going out there, don't talk about that. Talk about trading. All right. Talk about the simple methods of trading, the signal that you are getting. You can trade in less than a minute and then you are done. Talk about that. This thing of referring and so on, people, they will find them insight when we are doing this thing in details. And that's where most of us, when we are referring, we destroying our business. Okay. We want to give a person everything, you know, you so you know, you are signing, you do that and that and that and that. Do talk about those things when this person now he is ready to sign. And that's how you do your presentation. When you do your presentation, your entity, talk about the trading, 1 o'clock trading, 5 p.m. trading, and you are done. You're collecting your profit. Repeat that over and over and over again and again. And there you can now start adding the legitimacy care. It's very much important care, the legitimacy there of RMK and NTT. But most importantly, and even those legitimacy, even these days, you know, people, they no longer care. That's why people, they will go to register to some pyramid scheme, you know, as long as they can make money. All right. So you can talk about that later. All right. But when you are talking about this one, talk about capitalized on products and nothing else. Talk about your product. Your product is trading. You've got a signals that you are using every day, 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. You're collecting a profit. You are done. You see? I've evangelized now. I did not talk about a lot of things. So about, my friend, I'm doing an NTT. With NTT, you're getting a signal every single day. I'm trading at 1 o'clock or 5 p.m. And in less than a minute, you can trade it. You are done. You repeat the same thing to the same person the next day. You repeat the same thing to the same person the third day, and so on until it register. Or that's how I am making money. It's not difficult to share about NTT. Here's another thing that you must do with NTT. All right, the one that I will say I'm going to close the guy on. It's the invitation. The invitation where? The invitation to the presentations, the invitations to where presentations are being done. All right. And most importantly, that's where even people that will hear a lot of things in details. Okay? When you have just do your advert in like 3 seconds, but when you invite again that person to a presentations, like when we are doing a presentations on Sunday, all right, use the Sunday, capitalized on Sunday, because that's where we are evangelizing on Zoom about NT Team. All right. Like this Sunday, as we are having an evangelist, I'll call that an evangelist, and people are coming to attend, to come and hear about this evangelist. You talk about that. All right. This Sunday, we've got this person who has been on NTT like for over 8 months, and really she's doing it. She's making a lot of money. She's not earning less than 20,000 rent every week. And you're gonna hear her story, where she started, where she is now. She's gonna unfold, the past, the future, the present of NTT. All right. And getting that fire to people for them to come and hear by themselves on this Sunday. All right. You're going to be surprised. You're getting 5 people we are inviting, probably 2 at that meeting, they will sign. All right. Or all of them, they will sign. There's no pressure for them to invest. Okay. But along the way, as you're doing a follow up, and then they are going to invest. To do their trading. We're not investing here. We're doing a trading. All right. So, which is another thing. You sign a person, you must make sure that you do a follow-up. Don't sign and leave that person. All right. Don't do that. You sign, keep on doing follow-up. Make sure that they come to the presentation Sunday, 7 p.m., even if they have not yet funded their account. So I was talking about the invitations, ladies and gentlemen. Always, this is what you do. Invite people. Invite somebody. He or she's going to do a lot of work for you. All right. So if maybe if you understand what I am saying, and you're saying, does this make sense? Let me say this. Does this make sense, ladies and gentlemen? And you can type on Facebook if you are there. Does it make sense? On YouTube, you can tell me, does it make sense? Is it doable? Is it something that is doable? Let me hear, communicating with me. Is it doable? Is it difficult? If it's difficult, where is it difficult? Okay, where you think this thing is difficult? All right, is it, yeah, can I getting people talking to me? Doing some typing. You'll see there's some Q&A there. All right, we are on a webinar. This one, it's not this the ordinary Zoom that all right, where we just let me raise that chat, so you'll just see Q&A. That's where you can type. All right, is it doable, ladies and gentlemen? Is it doable? Or am I talking alone? Okay, Tembelihle has just said network problem. Okay, understandable, that one. Is this thing doable? Yes, thank you, Mr. Jacob Malachela. Yes, it is. It is. Let me hear from others. Is this doable? Is it difficult to sign people? Is it? Yeah, let me just check there. All right. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. It's not that yet on my side. I think in a delay. Yeah, some response on YouTube, they've got some delay. All right. Is that difficult? Is it doable? Talk to me. On a Q&A, talk to me. Thank you, King Mozi. Doable, Mr. Pito. Doable. I can say Queen Miriam, doable. All right, thank you. At least, yeah. So we're learning today. We're learning on a different Zoom. Doable, doable, doable. It is. All right, it is, ladies and gentlemen, it is. And yeah, it is. I can see your response. All right, I can see your response. And let's see. Let's see this one. Yeah. All right, Kanye. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Teresa Hadebe, it's doable. I can see. I can see. Yeah, it's a real challenge using the new platform. Yeah, definitely we're going to try, definitely. The thing is, we wanted to stretch ourselves, okay? We wanted to stretch ourselves. If I was gonna use Zoom only, I was only going to be, in fact, if I was going to use the normal Zoom, I was only going to be live either go Facebook or maybe go YouTube, either one of those. All right. And also another thing is the camera. It's not like 100% like clear HD. All right. Now I am on the other side. The other side is on the webinar. As Zoom, they've got also the webinar. All right. And with the webinar, the HD video, it's 100% clear. And in fact, it's for presentations. Let me say that the webinar, it's for presentations. The normal Zoom is for interactions, you know, where we are here. I'm not even supposed to, you know, ask you to, like, the only people that I can interact with them are guests. When you have invited a guest, like if I can say, Muzi, I will enable Muzi's camera, and then we're talking business. All right, that's the webinar. We're talking, you know, about the business, or maybe we're doing the interview, or maybe we're presenting together. You'll see that the cameras, the video, they are 100% perfect on HD clear. That's the webinar for business presentations. All right. And at the same time, getting engaged with you. That's why the questions that you are asking, no one will ever see them. I'm the only one who's able to see those questions. Okay. But when we go to the normal Zoom, the one that we have been doing, those, it's meant for interaction, and also meant for if we can go like to our breaking rooms, you know, discussing something on different rooms. That's the normal Zoom, that one. All right. But this one, I can go live using the third party. I can go live using the third party. Like now I am using the Restream. Okay. Restream. I think there are many third party software that I can use, like OBS. I can be on Zoom. At the same time, I can broadcast like to 15 social medias at the same time, or even more. You name them. All right. I can be here, and like I'm here, I'm live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Okay. And I can be able also to interact with them while I am here. All right. I can also add Twitter and many other, Instagram, many other social platform where people are. All right. So that's why, hey, we need to stretch ourselves. Okay. And so this one that I am using, I'm even using this one webinar on a free trial for the next 14 days. Okay. After that, to pay that, it's a lot of money anyway. All right. So to pay that. But if I'm not going to pay this one, I'm going to a normal Zoom. With the third software that I have, the third party, I'll still be able to go live. Just that sometimes the camera, the video, they won't be that like when they are clear here. when you are on those Zoom, right? Yeah. So it's something that we need to learn, ladies and gentlemen, and stretch ourselves, okay? And stretch ourselves. And then you can be able to use this, you know, and build your brand and so on. Yeah. All right. So I don't think I have any other questions here. I think leaders are clear, yeah, on all those Q&A. They are clear. The rest of the question, if you are having them, you'll keep them asking them in our group, okay? You'll ask them in our group. All right, let me close by saying that Sunday is gonna be the big meeting, all right? And also an advantage of this one, it's this, ladies and gentlemen, we are not even limited to 100 people. My normal Zoom, the one that I'm paying, it's only a limit of 100 seats. This one, I can go as far as over 1,000 on this period that I am using this for the next 14 days. All right. So we are not even limited here. So on Sunday, let's invite as many people as we can. Let's make this our big monthly meeting that is coming this Sunday here with our guest who is going to be here. So you on VIP 2, VIP 1, VIP 3. So use this as a big opportunity for you to get more people to come in here about the NTT. All right. So let's do that, ladies and gentlemen. I think I am done. If there are no questions on this training, we're going to talk more the next Thursday again. All right. We're going to talk more the next Thursday again. So if, yeah, there are no questions, I think I'll stop here and then we're going to keep on talking in our chat group. Thank you so much for those that have been on Facebook. Thank you for attending, for listening to me. And those that are on YouTube at the same time, thank you very much. Okay. So another advantage is I didn't even have to record this one. When you go to Facebook or maybe YouTube, you're going to get this one. All right. You can go and listen to this over and over and over. That's the nice thing about Facebook and YouTube. All right. So the TikTok, they have just revoked because I was supposed to be live as I was testing it because about on what we're talking about. I think yesterday when I was doing a test, I've talked more at that table. You know, that table, you can't even advertise to go when you do the promotions on paying on TikTok. There's somewhere where you can do promotion and pay that to advertise that. So that table, Ebon Sandy Fancy, they won't take it. All right. So I've talked more about that when I was doing a test yesterday. So that table alone, revoke my life. And they say I need to apply again in the next 6 days. All right. So when you are doing a presentations and you're showing that slides, you have to be very careful, okay? So on that one, because they thinking, what you are doing, it is unrealistic, okay? That's the system of this world. The system of this world has programmed us. Né? The system of this world has programmed us that with your $300, it is impossible to make 100% in the next 45 days. The system of this world has programmed us that with your $300, when you are taking it to the bank, you can make 50 cents in 3 months. And when you are coming with something that is against that kind of a system, you know, they are not settled about that. All right. That's the system of this world. So we are not going to conform ourselves to that kind of system, but we are going to transform our mind to new ideas and new things, new technology that is coming to say, with $300 in the next 45 days, I can double that amount. The system, the financial economic system of this world, it doesn't allow or agree on that one, okay? So we overruling that one. So ladies and gentlemen, let's talk again in our group chat and let's talk again next Sunday in our big meeting. Good night and we'll talk in our chat. Thank you.